Jay Sean, I met him.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Shout out Jay Sean.
He ain't watching.
We're gonna take over New York, man.
He means music-wise.
What up?
Immigration, you watching this? We're going to take over New York.
Time out. Before we get into that, you just got played on Hot 97.
Oh shit,
what
bro.
The fuck
Yeah.
are you
We gotta talk
talking
about
about
that. We
that
gotta talk
shit?
about
Yeah, yeah, Hot 97.
Hot fucking.
What is that? What is that?
Subtle flex like us.
Like
But
us.
we still need that.
Welcome back to Nothing Happens Here, another damn podcast, another damn episode, and today we got a guest with us, very special guest. Osama, come louder. You want to take it away again?
Guys and gals, we officially have 4 heartthrobs in the house today. Not you, Meerus.
Fuck you.
Loser. A lad that dared to drop his birth name and adopt a bunch of capital letters like Miracle and I.
Oh.
He puts the heat in Heeriye. He'll take you to paradise with his sweet chocolatey vocals. And contrary to popular belief, he needs no safarish.
Ooh.
Wow.
Give it up for one of my personal faves, Mr. H to the Y to the D to the R, Haider Mustehsan.
What's up?
Thank you guys. Thank
Welcome,
you for having
welcome.
me.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm just kind of tired.
Yeah.
My eyes are kind of dropping out of my
We're
socket.
all always tired. Look at Miracle. Miracle is he got tired in 2007. He's been tired since then, basically.
Still recovering. But
Miracle
good to
has
have
this
you.
persona that every time we walk in the studio and we record, it's also just like, hi guys.
शुक्र कर ये भी बोल दिया उसने.
So you know Miracle and you work with Miracle, all right?
Yeah,
we
You've
worked
recorded
a
with
bunch,
him.
yeah.
Nice.
Since like
I
2018
think 2018. Yeah.
in your house.
Yeah. That's when we first made
Good times.
that song.
Yeah.
Songs. Yeah.
Songs.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
But what's up? Welcome to the podcast. What's going on with you? What's happening with you these days?
Nothing, man. I'm just in the process of finishing my master's.
You doing your masters? Oh shit!
Yeah, just trying to be educated.
Wait,
out
how-
here, you
Is
know?
that what you were talking about with your teacher gave you an essay that was that you
no,
were
it's a
working on?
professor.
Teacher. Someone never got. He never got past the teacher phase.
Bro, you went to community college. Don't worry about it.
मुझे बोल रहा था उस दिन क्या-
चुप कर जा तू.
Hey, community college is a good space too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. He's the one who's
I
to talk
fucking went
shit
to
about
community
it.
college too for 2
I
years.
was about to, yeah, but then I got into
But
my.
she so the way it works is when you are in your thesis here, you write a bunch of I guess your thesis, and then you check back in with your professor to see everything's good or not.
Nice.
Because you could just veer off anytime.
Nice.
so
And that's back in New York.
No, it's over here.
Oh, it's over here.
Oh.
What's your master's in?
It's in peace and conflict studies.
Oh shit, nice.
It goes back. I did my bachelor's in political science and economics.
Whoa, heavy.
From New York, and then my dad was like, "Well, I was like, I need a master's because if after this music stuff, obviously, I need to get back." I worked for the UN for a while, 2 years in New York, so shit salary.
Is it?
Trash.
Really?
Absolutely. No,
Is that because it's like a starting position, or is there no position where you actually get a good salary in that?
Well, it's a very not an underfund. It has a lot of money, but it doesn't pay a lot of people that are new inductees, fresh out of college people.
Yeah,
So it's like $45,000 a year, like or less after taxes, because
oh
That's
shit!
terrible in New York.
so I used to eat a banana and a pizza slice.
I still do.
वो भी तुझे उधार लेना पड़ता होगा.
Shit, that sucks.
You know when you go out in New York, it's just like, after hours you get a pizza slice. It's
Yeah.
just like, yo, bro, you got me.
I'll give you a shout out in my video.
Oh shit.
So that's what's been going on. Other than that, music. I've been pretty lazy about it, as you know.
You've
pretty much.
always been lazy.
Yeah, it's just-
always.
But that's a lot of studying to do also in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to.
That's for the past year. I've been making music like officially since 2017.
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
officially, like in my dorm.
and
That's official
similar to Maria, the same gripe I have with this guy, because his voice is probably one of the most I feel like distinguished voices.
Yeah,
in the male
for sure.
singer,
I've heard it. I can
in
attest to that.
Pakistan, but he's गाने नहीं निकालता.
You have you've got all
music.
these
product,
gripes
you
with
need to-
everyone.
Yeah, I'm a griper.
You've got all these gripes. तू कौन सा
What's it-
Dr.
what's
Dre
it?
बन गया?
नहीं लेकिन
Right.
ठीक कह रहे.
What's a gripe?
Like
Like a gripe?
like a he,
Come on, chicken
a problem.
he- his quarrel.
मुझे मसला है इससे.
मुझे मसला.
It's not that I haven't been making music. I've made a lot of music. I
You
probably
have.
probably like 25, 30 songs that
Yeah.
are ready. It's just that I guess a lot of people can relate. It's just like
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
so-
I've been
Shigri lost his way.
trying.
Shigri lost his way.
I've been trying to make shit, but what drew you into peace and conflict studies and all that stuff?
So there's a deeper answer to this, and then there's a superficial answer. I'll give you the superficial. and
Yeah,
then get into the
let's
deeper.
start with that.
I've always been fascinated. My dad was in the army, so as a kid, I was very accustomed to studying what he does in the world maps and stuff, and economy and conflict and stuff. So I was always fascinated by how societies interact with each other on a very core level.
That's cool. Yeah.
Why they fight, why they don't. A bit of a story about myself. I was born and raised here, but I moved when I was 13. I lived in Ukraine. And then I 1 year in Russia, 4 years in Ukraine. And then I went to New York for university.
By yourself?
No, my dad was posted as
okay.
in the embassy over there. So I went to school there. But my point is, I got exposure to all these people, societies and stuff, and it always got to me like why people fight, on a individual level, and then how that translates into a bigger
National
problem,
scale.
like society, then region. We
Like
have
why people do what they do, basically.
people do what they
That
do.
always kind of got you ticking.
right.
That's
And
cool.
Peace and conflict studies is like I always think that I'm a mediator. Like in terms of even my friends, when we whenever people fight or I have disagreements with people, I think maybe I'm not the best maybe I am, but like I like mediating conflict.
But you're in there in the middle,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
just like.
I just want to relax, calm. chill.
Right. I'm the guy who's usually throwing more fire. In the fight. It's like, yes, Osama and Meeru were fighting. Come on,
The Telinator. Yeah.
Meeru, remember we did that to you? Oh, get him.
And this motherfucker is like, you're gonna let him talk to you like that? For some reason?
So music is secondary right now, or is the master's more primary?
Well, it's going hand in hand. Music's always been primary in terms of like if it was like a scale, music was always like
A little bit ahead.
little bit ahead, just because like that's my piece.
But don't you think at some point you're gonna have to kind of like choose one or the other?
Why do you think I haven't released music?
Okay.
Everybody's like, ghar pe ki nahi ye kaam
What does the
kare.
family want? They want the calm.
My parents, I mean, obviously, my sister Momna, everybody knows. Momna, did huge with her music and stuff.
Massive, yeah.
And then all the, the weight fell on me. It's like, तुम तो नहीं जाओगे, तुम तो आज पढ़ोगे, तुम्हारे भाई देखो डॉक्टर है, तुम भी डॉक्टर बनोगे.
Are you the youngest?
I'm the youngest, yeah.
Ah, that's probably
Oldest
why
brother is
also.
doctor.
He's a doctor.
Okay.
So
Moma took the creative card and she ran with it. She's like,
she's like, no, this is
Bye.
mine. You guys do your thing.
Oh,
But
shit.
No.
Nay, but who was it? You came on Nescafe first, or was
It was me.
it was you, right?
But no. So she was doing her thing way before that. She was
Oh,
recording
okay.
stuff in her dorm and stuff.
Oh,
She was
okay,
on this movie called Egg Villain a while ago.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right,
Avari,
right,
the
right.
song.
That song I've heard,
So
yes.
she was doing her thing way before, but I mean, both of us started doing music together. I got the Pakistani Nescafe basement thing
Yeah.
first with Zulfi Bhai and everything.
So this is how I met him. I remember in Banigala at Adil's place.
Yeah.
And he takes me outside and he plays this, and just a very one of my favorite songs, Roxette. She's got the look.
yeah.
That's what he recreated in Nescafe.
Oh.
She's got the look.
Yo, they reposted it.
Really?
Yeah. One of them.
Oh,
one of
damn.
them is dead. I'm not sure which one. I think the woman's dead. What was her name?
Oh, shit.
I don't know her name.
I don't know.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Shit.
But yeah, like that's what I remember.
F's in the chat.
It's like, oh, she's
Oh, it's fucked up. All right.
Yeah, but I remember this is how I heard this guy, and I was like, damn, this kid's got a voice, bro, because you have that specific raspy,
Yeah.
you got the That's what put me onto him, and I was like, dude, you need to, and then I found out later that he's also, pursuing his studies like just as passionately as he is with the music. So I was like,
like
No,
you should, like you
it's
should.
always been a hard, like a balance kind of a thing with me. I'm also torn. No, it's besides my family and everything. I'm kind of torn myself.
Which
like,
one? Which way to go?
Where do I want to go? Because
What's
I
what's-
am passionate about it.
Which one's easier to you? Which one comes easier to you?
Music. I mean, both of them come easily because I love understanding concepts. Like
And
I like academia. And
You're into. I was just about to ask. You're into academics. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I fucking hate academics. Okay, that's cool.
whatever I do. Like if you go through my YouTube history, it's pretty much, it's kind of cliche to thing. It's either documentaries or like old, sociological things.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
why people are
or
like
a bunch of
No, I
Nothing
love
Happens
that.
Here
I-
episodes.
or not- I'm
No,
like big fans.
I
Big
love.
fans.
I love like research, but I hate the structure of academia. I think I could never get into that.
Oh,
but
sure.
and if I did, I'd be like thriving in college, which is why I see a lot of people like you, and I'm like, damn, I wish I knew how to have that discipline to just be like, I'm just gonna go through college. I'm just gonna get this done. Like, go to class every day, do the exams, do the thesis like you're doing.
Yeah.
That's just I never found that easy.
But here's the thing: we're talking about academia now. So the issue with Pakistan. All right, let's get into some issues over here.
You listening, you little TikTokers?
You're sitting right
You ready for the comments down here? All right, so this is a critique of our system, right? I went to like इधर क्यों आ गए bro? क्या हो गया? क्यों आए हो इधर? अमेरिका चले
अमेरिका
गए?
जाके पढ़ो यार.
मैंने कहा ठीक है, good point. But like yes, I'm here and I'm enjoying it not only because I wanted to go to an institution in Pakistan to see the structure that that they're dealing with, the professors, how they run their universities and stuff. And anyway, like education, that's why eventually long-term goals.
Yeah.
Like long-term girls.
Where they at?
Where they at? Now, long-term is eventually want to get my PhD.
Oh shit!
nice.
Oh, so you're in the long haul. You're in this for the long haul.
I
Okay.
like it, man. I think there needs to be people that can teach people
Properly.
concepts. Well, I don't know if there's a proper way to teach, but I think there's a way to give you tools that you can learn yourself.
Yeah.
Then.
You want to teach here or you want to go back?
I'll start by going back.
Yeah, naturally.
फिर मैं अपने बाल निकाल के पागल हो जाऊंगा, bro.
You know,
why,
Shikri,
why
you know-
not? Why not? Like change
So
change whatever you have a problem with here and become a teach here.
Eventually, yes, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's what you should.
नहीं bro, अपने masters complete करके give some time to music and then maybe do your PhD.
Oh no, music. Right, back to music.
Yeah,
right.
come back to music, man. Fuck all that conversation.
I think I believe in lining your ducks up. I think the ducks took some
yeah,
time.
100%. That's true.
The ducks are coming, and the ducks are not feeding in the pond. And everybody says next year is my year, but I think I owe it to my friends. I owe it to a lot of people. I owe it to myself first and foremost to get all the music that I know is fucking fire. Because I was listening every time. Every time I listen to my music, right, and then I'm just
yeah, be proud of it. Yeah. Be
I'm
damn,
like, yo,
this
this is actually fire, and then, really good, yeah. So I will take this music body that I have. It's coming out, and I have a bunch of other interesting things that we're doing in Pakistan next year, starting in January, actually.
Nice.
So
You want to make sure you do it right?
I want to make sure I do it right, but I want to also make sure that the boat doesn't sail away with the ducks.
I was just gonna say making sure you want to do it right, but then also keeping up with the way music is going nowadays and being consistent. And people are so fast with throwing stuff out. Like, do you ever feel that way?
No, so
The zeitgeist of music right here.
that's a good point. So no, here's another thing that is problematic in terms of me. The music that I do is not music that belongs in any specific space. Like Pakistani, I wouldn't categorize it as someone that listens to it here. Yaar gora hai bhai band kar do bhai bahut burger gaane hain iske paas khatam kar do. Like that's fine. Like if you don't like it, I don't care. That's fine. Most of my listeners or followings, according to my statistics, is based in New York, Canada, Toronto, Canada, New York, Houston, and LA.
Nice.
And then comes on the list Lahore, Karachi, Islamabad.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then Mumbai. Right. So I think the genre, I'll speak to the genre that I'm in. I mean, it's pop R&B, but we mixed with Afro beats. And I actually want to go on the record and say something, right? It's a big statement right here. Me and my friend Pradeep, the old PDNY. Shout out PD.
PD. Shout out.
Dope guy. My point is, him and I started making music in New York about 3-4 years ago. But we came out with the song Heeriye.
Love that song.
Right?
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Very nice. So Heeriye was the first Afrobeat Punjabi song ever made.
Okay.
I'm saying this on record.
On record.
If someone can prove me
No, I
wrong,
think it. Yeah, I think
Ever
definitely
in
was,
Pakistan?
drop a comment politely.
Generally, yeah.
In general,
Oh,
or just in
general.
Pakistan.
In general.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think anyone's made
Like
that
Afrobeat,
before.
Punjabi, like the first time we did it, that was it. And then we saw this wave of everybody hopping on the Afrobeat Punjabi wave.
Yeah.
So we will take credit for that. But my point is, I'm not gatekeeping Afro Punjabi stuff. That's for everyone. But my point is, the music that I make is true to the things that I've seen and the environments that I've been in, right? In Pakistan, when I lived here, I was still 14. City school mein tha Lahore mein. Shout out City School.
Oh shit.
Shalimar campus, shout out.
Nice.
So over there, right, my musical journey began when I was in New York, right? So the music I used to listen
Was
to
from there.
was from there and everything. Not that I didn't listen to Pakistani music. Obviously, we all got brought up on Nuri, EP Call.
Yeah, but you grew up with that influence.
When I started making music, it was more so like the Drakes and the Travis Scotts and the Weekends and stuff. So when I make music, I try to do what we're talking about is to take that and transpose it, extract from it, and put some Urdu Punjabi in it. But I can't let go of English. Well, मैं अपने दोस्तों को गाना
It's a
सुनाता हूँ
comfort
ना
zone.
yeah, yeah.
You feel comfortable. Yeah.
अच्छा मेरी एक दोस्त है गानिया उसको मैं सुना रहा होता हूँ ना गाने अपने तो एकदम से सारा गाना सुन के कहती है यार बहुत मजे का गाना है यार थोड़ी और उर्दू थोड़ी और पंजाबी
I hate it when people say that. I hate that critique.
Man,
I hate that
But
critique.
that's you, you know.
That's like
your
that's
sound,
like you get a fresh haircut. You walk into your room and someone's like, "Oh, why'd you do that?" It's
Yeah.
like, no, what the fuck is done now? You know,
like
yeah.
a fade is like क्या अपना सर चील गया bro.
And this, I feel like this is a very archaic and it's becoming an obsolete argument. This whole it needs to be in Urdu because our country has now become much more diverse than it was even
Right.
10 years ago. I feel
I mean your national language is English, man.
exactly. There you go. Yeah.
Like you have such a. I was talking about with my mamu the other day, and he made a very interesting point. Is like you're creating a bifurcation within a country because your English, your systems of education are in English and in Urdu. Like you're creating so many different layers of education, like Urdu medium,
English medium,
madrasa, Urdu medium, English medium, and then elite, like whoever you want to call elite, like
Yeah. And that just creates divisions among society.
yeah,
So
it's
many.
just like, and then the burgers are the ones that went to the other end of the spectrum, and
Right.
then the real ones are the one that it's like I don't understand that dichotomy.
Even within the burgers, there's a spectrum. You know.
yeah, there's like a cheeseburger, like a Swiss burger, American lettuce burger. You know?
And the funny part is, none of these labels actually come out of the people who are actually called them. Like
Yeah.
burgers don't call themselves burgers until people start calling themselves
Yeah.
burgers.
No, it's always from the audience.
I mean, if I'm a
It's always
burger,
from the
then
audience.
Well, it's not about audience, it's society in general. Like it's from the people who.
The people who are
It's
listening
the
to
other
it.
side of it, you know, which is like
It usually starts with from a point of hate. You know, like why are
Hate.
why are these people like this?
That's what-
I don't like that they're like this. This is what I'm going to call them, and then it becomes a trendy, memey thing.
That's what most of the comments are. They're like, why do these guys put on like these fake accents and like aren't speaking English? Urdu mein podcast, karo baaki sare Urdu mein kare. So I mean,
Why are you so sad when you talk, man?
how am I sad, bitch?
no, he's making a point.
I'm making a point. You want me to say, oh, man, they're so happy.
लाल हो गया.
Piss me off.
No, but for real, if I'm a burger, then I'm a chopped cheese. You know what a chopped cheese is?
What is that?
You guys don't know what
We're
a
not
chopped
burgering
cheese
us to know what a chopped cheese is, bro. What is a chopped cheese?
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
A chopped cheese is probably the best invention
Holy
since
shit.
sliced bread.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a shot at you, Mr.
Yeah,
I love my bread.
I love bread. Yeah. What's this?
He just loves bread.
I eat just plain bread sometimes.
Bro, इसको घर में खाना नहीं मिलता उस दिन कहते हैं bro मैं मक्खन toast खा रहा हूँ.
By choice. But yeah,
A chopped cheese is a New York native dish, right? I don't know who started it. I don't want New Yorkers to, get all angst up. But it's a New York traditional sandwich, right? It's not a burger; it's a sub.
Okay.
But you could get it on a roll or a sub. But it's like a Philly cheesesteak.
I was about to say,
but it's
Philly
better,
cheesesteak,
right?
yeah.
I don't like Philly cheesesteaks.
Oh, you're saying it's better? Shit.
What, are you from Philadelphia?
I'm saying you're taking shots.
Oh.
Shots at him.
No, I'm not from Philadelphia.
Apparently.
I'm not from
Apparently.
Philadelphia. I'm from Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Oh, goddamn, boy.
Virginia for lovers.
No, that's West Virginia.
Oh, okay. He's not.
That's
Are you
valid.
from West Virginia?
West
West
Virginia,
Virginia.
it's okay.
Which part of Virginia?
Don't worry about
You
it.
don't even know.
Jhan ki liye hoti Fairfax,
I
Virginia.
thought you might be from Albany or something.
I actually went to school in Albany. Yes.
Where'd you go?
Albany, New York. I went to Hudson Valley Community College.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
We used to go to State University of Albany, SUNY Albany. a
Oh,
lot.
shit, nice.
Nice.
I went to SUNY Binghamton,
Oh, okay,
which
nice.
is like 3
Yeah,
hours
yeah.
that way.
He doesn't know shit. But yeah, so chopped cheese.
Right, chopped cheese. Chopped cheese is
Pakistani
this
citizen.
is this beautiful mix of like onions, cheese,
What's the meat? Is there no meat?
beef,
Okay. Ooh.
chopped beef.
Damn.
It's chopped. You take the beef, you put the cheese on it, you put the peppers and the onions, you fucking
Chop the shit.
chop the shit out of it, put it in a sub fresh off the grill. It's best if it's made by a Yemeni guy. The Akis.
So it's a food truck. It's a
shit.
food truck dish.
It's
Probably.
it's
It's just a
it's a
dish.
bodega dish. Like it's
Damn.
okay.
Yeah,
hey,
I've
yo,
never had
Ak, let
that.
me get a chopped cheese.
Oh, yeah. Next time we're in New York, we're gonna stand in the middle of
Ak
Times
is
Square. Hey, yo, Aki, let me get a chopped cheese. Where you at, buddy?
Have you had Halal Guys?
Of course,
Yeah.
Halal Guys has fallen out of favor recently. Actually, a lot of my friends would agree. There's a new block. It's on. So Halal Guy was on 53rd and 6th.
6th, yeah.
53rd and 6th. But
Look at him pretending to know.
53rd and 6th.
but no, the new prime spot is Adele's.
Ooh.
Adele's is literally 3 blocks down. It's on 49th and 6th, and they just opened up and said "fuck you" to Halal Guys, and literally everybody goes there now.
And same kind of food.
Same
Really?
thing, same halal food, same everything, but like their taste is, I mean, to me, like I don't really, because like, you know, all the white people's like, oh my God, dude, you want to try this dish, bro? Like, fucking like Arab shit, bro. No, but like it's better in terms of its quality, I guess. Halal Guys is like really tried to
to make it friendly to the white people.
To the white palate.
White people, yeah. It's okay. You can say white people.
Right, okay.
To the Caucasian folks.
Caucasian folks. Them Caucasians.
Americans.
Westernized.
Americanians.
Right, so they lost the touch in it. I mean, still, after a night out, I'm still down to grab it. Like, if there's food, I'll fucking eat it.
Probably added extra mayonnaise. Yeah.
Oh, the hot sauce is killer, though. If you guys had a hot
That's
sauce.
how you make it more white. You, add
You
more
can't put
mayonnaise.
too much.
Yeah.
Is that a joke? Did you make a joke?
Terrible
joke.
Because I add extra mayonnaise.
It took him a little too long to make that
The
joke.
white sauce?
I was
Yeah, the
waiting.
white sauce.
The
white sauce.
You gotta be snappy with it. You can't wait for this
Let's put the
person.
mayonnaise on it, man.
So, like, we finished talking about white people. You should put some more mayonnaise on it. It's over, man.
We actually own a Halal Guys.
Who does?
We do.
You do.
Wow.
Yeah, in Washington DC.
We do or like you do?
No.
You.
तुझे उधर घुसना दे.
I'll buy your halal guys.
Ah.
You actually do in DC?
Yeah, Washington DC.
Oh
yeah.
shit, nice. I'm gonna go there and trash that place.
When you first popped onto the scene,
Yeah, popped out.
Popped it.
popped in, popped out, popped up, popped down. How annoying was it to hear the comparisons
To what?
with Zayn Malik, with Justin Bieber?
You know,
because I saw a few. I remember.
Right.
Like,
It's not.
It was
It's
a
not.
thing.
It's not really.
It wasn't that bad.
It's not annoying to me. Like,
Oh,
if
is
you want to
that-
compare me, but like, it gets annoying when they're like. क्या कह रहा था बड़े मजे का कमेंट था कहता है गरीबों का ज़ैन
गरीबों का Jason Moore.
that just gets under your skin a little. I'm like, yeah, come on, yeah.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
But no, that's not. It doesn't bother me.
It's also
I
a
think-
self-deprecating from the person who's saying it.
Yeah.
They're basically अपने आप को वो गरीब कह रहे हैं.
Yeah.
But TK, that's fine. It's not. It doesn't bother me that much, to be honest. I think they're both phenomenal singers, and obviously, I have listened to both of them a lot. So yes, there are hints of styles that incorporate both of them in my voice as well. So I'm not completely unaware of it. In my opinion, music and any art in general, it's such a fluid kind of a situation where, if you're someone in Pakistan, you can name me any artist, new generation or maybe new, not old, that they're like, oh, this is 100% my style.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm,
No,
not,
not at
and
all.
I'm
There's
like,
no
yo,
one.
bro, shut the fuck
Because
up.
all art is derivative at this point.
Like,
to
you
certain
guys are
degree.
definitely biting
always
6 or 7
inspiration.
flows.
Yeah,
or
even
6 or 7
even
things. Like,
subconsciously, like you don't realize it, but sometimes that influence does creep in there,
right.
Into your
and
music,
it's a
into the
good
way
thing.
you
Look,
like
because
to
how are
do
you
it.
going to evolve? You take something, you evolve it. If the first person that made a plane was like, fuck, I can't make a plane anymore. Exactly. I think that's how things naturally progress. But no, coming back to what I was saying about music and my music in general, the reason I don't release music here as often, well, in general, is because I'm always caught between this kind of a fence. Like, where do I belong? Like, where are we currently? And the issue with that is that whenever I do performances in New York, me and my friend PD, my brother PDNY, we sell out every event we've performed at. And it's nuts to me that we can sell out shows, big ass venues in New York City, SOBs. It's a 500 person capacity.
What's that?
Sound of Brazil.
Ah, okay.
That's what I thought.
We're selling the SOBs out, bro.
Nah, because over there people are open and they vibe, they jump to it, they know the lyrics. And everything. It's not like
They want to vibe. Yeah. that's
over
the
here,
thing,
so koi seetiyan mara, koi fans.
No, the crowds are relatively
That's
getting
what
better in that sense.
But I guess
so
not to a certain
They are being
not
more
enough.
receptive. They are listening to a lot of stuff. But first of all, shout out to everybody that's doing it, like Manu Hassan and all these people.
Yeah.
Like they're Abdul Hanan, another one, phenomenal guy. Shout out.
Amazing.
So like they're all doing great things, right? The music that they're making, people are receiving it, they're listening it to.
Yeah.
But like I think for me, I'm getting there with this crowd, and I'm really, really happy. Contrary to popular belief, they're like, I'm happy with the streams I have. I'm not content. There's a difference, right?
Yeah.
I'm not content with it. I'm happy with the people that listen to me because I rarely put ads on my stuff. Never put ads.
Oh, shit.
The views that I have are the views that I have.
Organic.
All organic.
Yeah, and like people are like, oh no, that's a stupid thing, man. But like, no, like I'm happy if like 100,000 people listen to it. That means 100,000 ears listen to it,
Nice,
and
nice.
I'll be happy with that.
That's good enough. Yeah. A few weeks ago, quite a few episodes ago, actually, I made a comment about nuclear weapons, world wars, and all that stuff, and why countries fight, and what kind of deterrence would be required for them not to fight. And then I saw on Instagram, got into it with this lady, woman, girl, whatever you are,
Lady, woman,
lady, woman, girl.
Hey, it's 2022, guys.
I don't know how else, I don't know how
to address it.
But yeah, that was a heated discussion. So what was the initial source of that topic was, if I remember correctly,
was it Injustice Superman? Was it that clip?
It was you.
It was a
No, I'm just saying because that's what you went
had
off
to
of.
bring Superman into that shit too.
You started talking about just Superman. And I was talking about how
because I was like, yeah, disable the world's nukes.
yeah, and I said if you disable all the world's nukes, then people will go back to fighting wars, and
Right,
that's
right,
where the
yeah.
argument
Right.
started. So what are your views on that?
I don't know. I think she made a comment like, new. What did she say?
She basically said, she's like, something about how her degree in IR is dying or something right now because of the comment.
It's
I
like, let's burn our degrees and
Let's-
stuff.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you might as well. I don't know what kind of degree you got.
and I don't even have a degree, so if you might as well just burn it.
So first of all, no disrespect to the lady that made this comment. It's all political friendly talk. But my point is, you were wrong in your analysis. I think, in my opinion, because nukes have significantly dulled out.
I think that was the key moment in modern history that stopped.
It balanced out the powers. Like, look, if Pakistan and India didn't have,
We'd be fucking
Like,
just.
It'd be gone.
71 war, 73 war, 75, 99, 88. Every year we'd be
or
fucking
imagine
fighting
they had
wars.
it and we didn't, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that-
Then we're done.
That's
We
what
wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be sitting
Nothing
here.
happens here.
We'd all be Indians right now. pretty much.
अरे भाई ये तो
बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, मजा आया.
बहुत बढ़िया मजा आया.
बढ़िया podcast कर रहे हैं
But yeah.
So no, in a crux, let's not dwell too much into this. But like my point was nuclear deterrence has significantly induced peace in the world.
100%.
Significantly
By force. It was not by the best way.
Her point was something contrary, which I think I can articulate what she was trying to say. She said, yeah, because their nukes, the war has just shifted to other fronts in forms of proxy wars because
course.
people can't, and that's
And
true.
it always will, I think. No matter what the next deterrent is, war will always find a way.
Everybody innately, Sigmund Freud, shout out. Everybody innately has this, dual nature in them. They have a propensity for violence and a propensity for peace. So everybody, if you push them enough, they will, chop your head off.
100%. I mean, it's thousands of years of human history prove one thing: we're always going to be fighting for something or the other, and mostly resources.
Yeah.
So I think she was right. Yeah, proxies war, but I think that's what it is. Nukes changed war.
Right.
Now we have that. Whatever the next deterrent is, I don't know, AI, modern technology, robots, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That's going to change wars again.
Yeah.
Maybe robots will be fighting our wars.
It has where actually the modern war as we know it is changed completely. There's standing armies have no impact on you
at all.
Whether you have a billion soldiers or 10,000 doesn't matter.
It's all technology.
I'll just send a drone while you're sipping your coffee and boom, you're gone.
Done.
So it's just changed. Anyway, so nukes have helped the world attain peace for a long time. However, war has shifted and it will always keep shifting. Keep
shifting. Yeah.
Miro, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. At this point, I was like, let me see. I was like, people who've been trying to push you and trying to messing with you. There's this one video on YouTube that I recently came across.
This better be about what we were talking about.
No, it's not. we're gonna shift. We're gonna yeet to another topic. Have you seen that video that someone made? What's his name? Hadi? That kid that made the YouTube video about you.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's
nice
not
segue.
Kazi.
Hadi Namas.
Nice segue, you piece of shit.
That was the
What an
worst
amazing
segue.
segue.
I was like, someone who's trying to been mess with you.
Speaking of wars.
Someone trying to start a war with you, bro.
No, it's not. It's not. I consider it. He's a fan. So
Nice.
shout out.
Hadi.
Shout out the guy. It takes a lot of time. The guy fucking took his time. He shot a
he did his
video,
research,
made
yeah.
his fucking
Made it.
track. Sat there,
Sat down, wrote
thought
that
about
shit.
me for a
Yeah.
while. Fucking, got all my fucking facial expressions on point.
He's been really studying you, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, bro, thank you, appreciate that. No
Shout out.
problem.
You got a degree in hydrology.
Yeah.
PhD.
There's one thing he said. He's like, my name is HYDR without the syllables. I'm like, yo, dope, bro. Like, I didn't even think about that shit.
That's a good line. Yeah.
I've been saying that
Bars.
everywhere now. It's
Bars.
like, what's your name? My name is Heather without the syllables. Shit.
He dropped some bars.
Yeah, but no, good luck to him. He's
Anything else do you want to add to that?
Oh, that's okay.
Great. Good job. Nice.
You got your clothes.
I have a question. Yeah.
You have an identity now, that someone can just, copy and just emulate right
Yeah.
there, in a video, which is good. That's something you should be like,
and there's a
That's
lot of
true.
them.
happy
That's a
about
good
that.
point,
There's a lot of them. I mean, I'm way too I wouldn't call myself humble, but yeah, I don't really speak upon a lot of things, and I'm a very oh wait, we can delve into another interesting subject right here, because I am myself a very, low key person in terms of I don't really express my opinions about other artists in front of other artists or any gathering. I'm just like, let everybody do what they got to do. But I mean, unless you're talking shit about me, then
you're
get ready, because I'm about to unload some shit. But
unload some nukes.
Nukes. We need nukes in the music industry. Balance shit out.
Distract.
But no, it's a very sad fact about the, there's a lot of good things about the Pakistani industry. We're fucking booming. That's great shit. However, the environment of this music industry is so toxic, bro.
It is.
Yeah. It's just like you sit with a group of
people.
It's
very dog eat dog. It's pull each other down.
Bro, and we've seen it. We've been in gatherings where all of us, when we've sat with our, contemporaries and everybody, and we've all been in one room. I'm not gonna name drop here, but there's a lot of people that I've met, and they're like, yaar meri jaan, oh bhai yaar, love you bro, love you John. And then you're just like, no man, like nobody knows how it has to be like exactly sincere and genuinely will.
And
like,
it's very rare that I've actually sat in one of these gatherings and been able to have a conversation about the craft and the art of these people. Like because
that's a sensitive topic, because to them, not to me. I'm like, let's talk about it.
That's what artists. That's the whole point of being an artist. You combine with other artists and you sit down and talk about art in a philosophical way, and that never happens.
Yeah,
ever.
I mean, with all the exception is Abdul Hanan, the new guy. I met him for the first time in Islamabad, so shout out to him. He's, he deserves everything he's getting right now. First of all, second of all, he's a very down to earth kind of a guy. Like
looks like it.
You don't get that little like out of him.
I'm a celebrity.
Like he's like, chada ke nahi baitha. He's
celebrity wala jo ek
vibe aa jata hai. Very, very, very humble guy, and like, I complimented his music, he complimented me, and it was a very friendly, genuine discussion, I feel like.
Nice.
And I've had similar conversations with people that I've met, and they've been at parties or whatever, and then they're in a certain line, like, oh Johnny bhai yaar, and then the next day you go, and then you're just like, yeah, by the way, that guy was like talking mad shit, and I was like, yeah, I know, it's fine. Like,
she could do some shit like that.
No, I don't talk shit.
No, but there's no genuosity.
Yeah,
I just feel like there are no meaningful friendships here.
Yeah,
and like that's why so now true. I've decided
in the industry,
right? I mean, look,
it's a rat race. It's a rat race. Yeah,
but in a way, it's changing now, right? Like you just mentioned Abdul Hanan, these new guys, who are here. उनमें ये चीज
नहीं new guys में है ना
new guys
it isn't the
he's an anomaly in the new guys. The old guys, like if you sit down with any of the old heads, like like I wouldn't call them old heads. It's like, that Kevin Hart clip, like damn
45
damn. Oh, that was so funny. And every day
seniors, the veterans, the veterans of our industry,
like Nouri's, Ali Hamza, all of them.
OGs,
like they have such a great conversation. Even like the actors, Gohar and all of them. Like Gohar's also a musician. Like all of them. So
Goramdaz. I thought
Rashid Maka. Shout out to Maka.
But like all these people, they're genuine. You can have actual like not philosophical, like a fruitful discussion.
Yeah,
with them.
like one of the most intelligent people like this I've ever met is Bilal Maqsood.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
guy is a genius. Like and you could sit down and actually talk to him. He'll just share stuff with you that is so enlightening.
And that's another thing, the sharing bit. Not everyone does that either. Like
bro.
Especially the seniors, the OGs. It's up to them to sort of like bring the younger guys up and like kind of teach them the nose and the ropes and all that. But not everyone does that. Like I've met very few OGs. That actually genuinely want you to grow as they have, and they've made it to a certain point.
And it's even like beyond the OGs. It's like if I am in a position and they're help, like they're artists that are in my generation, so to speak, the new people. If I'm with them and they have a question or they have an issue, I'm like, maybe I'm wrong in some aspects, but 85-90% of the times, I'm always willing to be like, yo, what do you need? Like, ye kar le, wo kar le, gaana is tarah change kar de, is tarah kar de. Everybody else is just like happy with your demise, like they're happy on the side.
Like, it's going bad. It's okay.
Views nahi mile so fucked up.
Mere monthly listeners check.
Is that the reason why people don't collaborate over here?
I don't know if we should cut that out, but whatever.
Every singer wants to be the lead artist in their own.
Not just that, they don't want to share fan bases, because that's essentially what a collaboration is. You're bringing two fan bases together, and you're like,
it benefits both artists.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like you're spotlighting, yourself to theirs, and
and then
their fan base to yours.
The second thing on that, I feel like the people who are behind the scenes creating collaborations right now that have money behind the collaborations aren't pairing the right people together.
The right people.
They're because they're just thinking of like, इसके बहुत पैसे बनेंगे, इससे बहुत पैसे बनेंगे, boom, and it's like what? Like that doesn't make sense. So
it's a very brand.
It's very corporate. Everything's very corporate. We talked about them on
we don't have music labels.
It's corporate.
Yeah,
we have corporate labels. Yeah.
Hey, we got started.
We got started.
We got started.
We have like smaller labels, you know, like us. But
subtle flex like us.
We still need that. We still need that thing that when two artists or more they're collaborating. There's that वो अपना style share कर रहे हैं, अपना music share कर रहे हैं. Everything's being shared, but that's not happening.
I mean, look,
and there could be like a lot more output of music that way.
No, so I wouldn't be completely on board with completely sharing everything, but like I think the minimal things that you could do to help someone out, I would 100% have no problem with that. Even if that's like as little as being there for another artist, like going to their shows or something. एक तो ये कि if किसी का show होता है ना वो अपने time पे आते हैं और time से निकल जाते हैं.
He doesn't go to anyone's shows.
इसका ये है कि if it's not my show, why should I go?
Oh shit.
I mean, unless it's my friend, unless like it's him,
nepotism.
Yeah.
That also more than that, I think, isn't it? Not like by collaborating, you're not just sharing and helping each other. You're then creating a product that helps the society as a whole, right? Over time, it's more artists do that.
We're all in this like together, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like if your song is great and it reaches the charts, like Pasuri reached the charts, it was a win for everyone.
Every artist,
I felt fucking happy. I was like, yo, this is great.
Yeah. Bro, my biggest songs to this day are both collaborations.
Right.
Like, I can't. I have yet to.
Oh man, I heard that.
I was trying to put a clip last. I didn't put it though. I was gonna get we would get copyright.
Haider, what are some of your dream collaborations? Like people outside of Pakistan, maybe the top 3 that you would want to.
Oh shit! Dude, what are you doing?
Why in the mic,
bro? Side pick.
I was here too. I was like, nah. I think I projected.
Shut the fuck up.
Dream collaborations outside of Pakistan.
Yeah.
Outside of Pakistan.
Outside of Pakistan, top 3.
तू तो है ही bro. तू तो कोलैब है अपना.
तू तो जान नहीं छोड़ता हर वक्त.
मेरी जान.
एक सिंगल दे.
मेरी जान.
Outside, that's a good question.
Ed Sheeran.
यार वो तो बहुत ऊपर की खेल है ना. Yes, of course. Who wouldn't? Ed Sheeran for sure. I picked up the guitar because of him.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm like, and first and foremost, I'm an acoustic guitar player and singer, songwriter, vocalist. All this thing came later because live performances I do with my guitar and my vocals, and I think
nice.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Yeah. That's cool.
Anyway, coming back to the thing, definitely Majid Jordan is, or anybody in the OVO label like Party Next Door, Majid Jordan, all these vibes. Definitely Burna Boy. Shout out Burna Boy.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
bro, like.
You know about
He's like, who's that?
Burna Boy.
What are you burning?
He's like, are you talking about Burning Man?
But like, if I were to put the biggest collab that will, I would die peacefully after that.
Yeah.
If I do it, and I'll be like, all right, just kill me tomorrow. It'd be Bad Bunny. Like,
Bad
Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny,
Okay, what about Pakistan? Pakistan में से कौन?
Osama come louder.
He was like, God damn. Osama come louder, miracle.
and harder.
Pakistan.
Osama without the syllables.
You've never made a song with your sister, have you?
We have never put out a song. No.
But you made songs.
We made a bunch of songs, and we
originals
may or may not have another song that we're.
Come on, give us an exclusive, man.
There's something we're working on. It's a very, very valid kind of a vibe.
That's cool.
So I think we owe it to ourselves first and foremost to do
it.
As
think it'd be huge.
How does that creative session go? Like who? Because she's older than you, right?
Yeah.
So is she kind of like Malik?
No, I mean we write our own stuff. She writes her own things.
Nice,
I write my own stuff.
And you guys tweak each other's stuff, or
no?
No.
No, I mean critique it in the sense that
no, tweak it, like
no, it's like it's very like direct. It's like nahi.
Nice. Yeah, and it should be. Yeah.
So we just jam on our guitar in our house. We have this. Have you guys ever? Nobody's. So we have a bunch, usually like a lot of singers, musicians, or like we invite them over, and like there's this foyer area.
I'll see that on Instagram post. Yeah.
It has a nice little
acoustics.
reverb. So we just sit there and sing. So Momina and I usually do our jam sessions there. But yeah, dream collab would definitely be, obviously Momina is also there, but that's happening. Ali Sethi would be one of them.
Oh yeah,
for sure. And I heard he's moved to New York. I think.
Oh, has he?
Oh, he lives in Brooklyn or something. Actually, I don't know about a dream collab, but I do have a collab coming out with this dope producer. His name's Turhan James. Have you guys heard of him?
Oh yeah, Turhan James. Turhan, bro.
Turhan. Yeah. Shout out Turhan James.
Shout out Turhan.
We have this is releasing on Tuesday.
This is coming on Tuesday, so he'll.
Okay, so this is great. Our song's coming out on the 5th of January. Which is a Thursday.
Isn't that when the Gorilla event is also?
Oh, they're great. Timing. No, yeah, it is. It's on the 6th in Islamabad, and we're releasing it on the 5th. He's actually playing a bunch of dope shows with Armin van Buuren and like what's that other guy's name? Martin Garrix and all of them. In Dubai Coca-Cola Arena. Pretty nice. So big ups to again, like Pakistani artists, tight, bro. Like go for it. You're putting our name on the map, you know. Of course. So I'm happy for all that, and so that's the collaboration I have coming up. Other than that, me and PDNY, Pradeep Dil, shout out again. I wish he was here, bro.
Is that your go-to? Like, cause you're
he's my boy.
He's your miracle.
Yeah, he's my miracle. Miracle is my miracle, but he's my guy.
You guys like you've known each other for a while, or was this recent years?
When I was at college, 2015. One of my friends in college from his hometown, the Bronx, New York, stand up, which is my technical hometown now because I've been there the longest. So I am from the Bronx, New York, for all intents and purposes. He is from there, so my friend invited a bunch of his friends for an event at because I was in a fraternity in New York. So
frat boy.
Oh yeah,
I wasn't.
He tried to get in. He tried to get in.
But they kicked him out because he was wearing bright blue pants. They're like, bro, get that shit out.
Sigma Phi Delta. I couldn't get in.
It's like Sigma Phi, fuck off.
He failed the initiation.
Is that a professional frat?
No. I was just kidding. Which one were you in?
I was in Sigro.
Oh shit! They had that.
How's the Skid Row?
Skid Row.
No, I never got into frats during my college.
That I semi regret that decision. But
right? Yeah, I was
semi.
Did you get in as a freshman?
No, I transferred over as a sophomore to that school. So as a sophomore, first semester sophomore.
Nice.
Great times, good times. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Anyway, my point was
so that's where you two met.
PD came up one time from the Bronx for an event, and he's friends with my friend already. Kicked it, chopped it up, became friends, and then you meet certain people, and you're just like,
and it's way easier over there to like kind of just connect with people,
And then as luck would have it, my brother got his residency in a hospital called Montefiore. It's in the Bronx, right? So that's when I moved to the Bronx in 2015, right? Because I moved there because I lived with my brother the whole time.
Nice.
So, and he lives a mile away from that. So like coincidentally, we just that just became our little group.
Fate brought you guys together.
Yeah, the fate brought us together, and it's nuts. And then ever since then, I think we are, again, one of the most pronounced names from New York in Desi music.
Nice. I'm sure.
So, I mean, besides the Pakistani aspect of it, and
has he been here?
He has been here. He's been here once for a friend's wedding, and I'm trying to get him again to come this year because I want to perform with him here.
He's completely like born there.
No. He's completely born there. He's actually his parents are from Jalandhar, Punjab.
Completely born there. मतलब आधा उधर हुआ था.
Completely like you're born and raised there. Unlike you and this fucking asshole.
No, but over there, like I said,
Americans.
in New York, the thing is the thing that gravitates me towards New York and making music there, it's so refreshing to see things over there, like in terms of being Desi and having that kind of output and influence on that culture. There are a bunch of other good artists in New York. Shout out to Anik Khan. Anik Khan do you guys know?
No.
Anik Khan is ethnically Bengali. He was born and raised in Queens. Great dope artist. He's doing it over there. He's one of the big, probably the bigger names of South Asian music. So we are the up and comers in New York, and I feel like
you two give me a new age Jay Sean, Rishi Rich kind of vibe. Like, Because they were the ones doing the fusion.
Jay Sean.
Yeah. Oh, I actually, Jay Sean, I met him.
Oh, shit.
I know, right?
Shout out Jay Sean.
Jay
ain't watching.
Jay, dekha tu.
Jay Sean's probably not gonna see this.
Yeah,
No,
for
I
sure.
met him. He's dope. He's phenomenal. We
Dude,
went to.
yeah.
He released his drink. There's this new drink he's coming out. So it was his event, and I went to that event with a bunch of my friends.
Nice.
Shout out Raja Kumari. I don't know if you guys have heard Raja Kumari.
yeah.
So her and I became pretty close, to me, PD, and her. So she's
Nice.
like,
Oh,
she's
shit.
like big sis now.
That's cool.
So like,
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
So she helped us a lot. You know, she connected me with Jay Sean and a bunch of other
Nice,
people.
dude. Nice.
You know, great guy, phenomenal guy. We're gonna take over New York, man. I'm telling you,
Hell yeah.
I have such good energy about.
He means music wise.
Oh, yeah.
What else?
Immigration, you watching this?
We're going to take over New York.
Well, that's smart though, because like, while if you came here,
Yeah.
yes, it'd be really easy to be successful.
Yeah.
But there is a huge gap you're filling in the market over there.
Yeah.
A huge gap, and the profits obviously
Right,
that
right,
acquired
there's much
there.
better over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
way better.
No, but there's a huge market of South Asians in New York.
Right,
like,
but what he's saying is
Yeah,
the gap.
but
there
who's
needs
making
to be
music like
filled
he is
with.
for those South Asians?
No one is.
I mean, there's
Well, I mean, Jay Sean did.
He's, oh yeah, Jay Sean still is.
Like no one's like sort of doing it internationally the way that you are.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to bridge that gap, but in doing so, we're giving people in New York a different flavor too, because we're not. I'm not just an artist who's born and raised in New York. I'm not. I'm born and raised here, so I'm bringing that some sort of an authentic, you know, kadhai masala over there.
Yeah.
Did you pick up any influences while you were in like Russia and Ukraine? Or?
I not really.
No.
Over there, I was very much involved in my football life. My soccer
Football.
life.
Oh, shit! You also we were playing football.
We played in 21 countries.
Whoa,
Yeah,
damn.
so
Whoa.
we went all over Eastern Europe playing.
Oh,
Damn.
So like I was part of a league. The league had 12 schools of international school league.
Oh,
So
it's
we
like
went
size. Okay, I know what that is.
Yeah,
It's like
pretty much.
international schools.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So we played in Poland, Romania, you know,
Nice, that's cool.
Hungary, everywhere, Istanbul, Russia.
Shit.
So we played. So that was my love then, and then I really wanted to be a football player.
Ooh,
Nice.
okay.
बाबा ने कहा कोई पैसा नहीं होता कोई स्कोप नहीं है इसका
Yeah, if you get signed to a club, you're set. Yeah.
No, but then after that, music influences not really, but New York really hit the Latino market. So
Yeah.
I don't profess to speak Spanish. I don't speak fluent Spanish. Like,
Right.
I kind of understand it here and there.
Okay.
But I do sing in Spanish.
I heard that. And
yeah,
this
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
bro, he played me some shit, and I was like, Heather, for fuck's sake, put this out, bro.
Yeah, I heard
that as well,
Put this
Yeah.
out, bro.
Yeah, that's another nuclear bomb.
Put it out, por favor.
yeah.
Come on.
No, I'm gonna put it out because that's just gonna show a little bit of homage to over there, like
Nice.
the
Nice,
influences
nice.
that I feel there. So, you know, to sum it up, big things. I'm really happy. I think at a time where I've developed myself both, you know, psychologically and physically to be at this moment. A lot of this chatter that, you know, like, why haven't you put it out? Why haven't you put it out? I ask the same question to myself every night before I go to sleep. man.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be very honest with you.
But
Like,
I think it just naturally there will be a point in
Yeah.
in time when in your life where you'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm ready now.
No, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with myself. I'm comfortable with the sound. Not that I wasn't before. I'm just comfortable with the craft that I'm making. I
Yeah.
think it's dope. And I'll put it out starting this year. And it's just going to be like,
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Shot.
like, God, mate. And then, no, so yeah, I'm really excited what the future holds. And also, I'm at a good point in my academic life as well, which is,
Yeah.
you know, important to me. I'm finishing this up, but I really wanted to get a master's. Granted, it's from the institution.
Great institution. Great people over
Great
there.
guys, great guys. You know,
But how-
5 stars.
If you do your PhD, well, how many more years are you then going to be studying?
Well, I'm not doing it for another 10 years.
Oh, you're gonna
It's in the
take it up
future.
later. Okay,
PhD is a
okay.
really standard. I mean, I hope not in Pakistan. I don't know, but having a PhD is very hard.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know some people who did that. It
yeah.
was just
Yeah,
grueling.
You need at least 3 years of your life completely dedicated to one thing.
Yeah.
So when I'm done with whatever else I'm doing, I'll do
Nice.
it.
Nice.
But another thing, speaking of Pakistani systems,
Yeah.
have you guys attempted the CSS ever?
No.
You know someone?
Oh, that's a nice little segue over there.
I think my dad
Okay.
wanted me to, but obviously I'm
No,
not
good job. A lot of my-
inclined
do it.
towards that.
I had the experience of attempting it this past year.
Nice.
I gave my
Nice.
CSS. I passed not all of it.
How hard is it?
Okay, I failed the CSS.
There's
exam.
12 exams?
There's 12 exams.
Whoa.
I passed 9 of them.
Urdu wala
They
Urdu tha?
have an
You have to
exam before it now as well, right? Like
There's a multiple choice question exam that screens you, and then you get to the main one.
Earlier they didn't have
Do you have to pass all 12 to pass?
You have to get 600 out of 1200. It's accumulation of marks.
Oh,
but then
okay.
you have a compulsory subjects, which are, you know, English, Islamiyat, general knowledge. There's 3 of them: Pak Studies, Pakistan Affairs, Current Affairs, and General Knowledge.
Oh, I'm definitely failing.
And Islamic. Yeah. So funny thing is, I failed in this thing called fucking English essay, right?
Oh, ooh.
Go figure, bro. Like,
he's not a burger. What are you talking about?
I'm not a burger, dude. I was really pissed off, and I really want to talk about this because I'm like, this system. I was talking about my mom, who he's in the civil service as well. I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing? I passed Islam, and you failed me in English. I'm like, how
does that work?
I thought I'm gonna fail.
Was he one of the checkers?
No. I asked him why people are being failed in the English essay.
Right. Okay.
So it turns out, I mean, there's a formula to this, and everybody who's passed the CSS, even my friend Omar, who's passed it over here, everybody's very pro it. Now they're like, nahi, system theek hai, acha, gotta do it. But I think there's some glaring flaws with it. Like, there's people I know that are Harvard masters people that have come here and failed the English.
Wow.
And I passed 9 of them, but my story was, this is a funny story that I want to tell you earlier, because my CSS was at the same time this event, Metanoia, was happening. In Lahore. It's a performance.
Oh, okay.
It's a little concert thing. So my exam was on Saturday. The show was on Friday in Lahore.
Oh, shit.
And I had an exam that day as well. So what I did was, because obviously, YOLO. I finished my exam at 5:30. Got in my car, got all my shit. My driver drove me. We went there. I went directly to the venue from the car, motorway. We performed. We chilled. I chilled at my friend's house for a bit till 4 a.m. because the exam was at 8 in the morning.
Oh my God.
And then I slept in the car, made him drive, and I was like, Bagayang. And I got to the examination center at like 7:30 a.m. Like, all just, you can imagine how I was at that point. My eyes were and it was a international relations paper that day, paper A. I got like a 64, which is a fucking like out of 100. Like, that's like, so I'm telling you, my point is, if I was in that state and I did not study for this exam at all, my mother forced the living hell out of me to give this exam. And I was like, fine, if it makes you happy, I'll do it. My point is, if I did that without studying, not that I'm saying I'm like some sort of a genius, I'm just saying there are people here that dedicate their entire lives to studying this exam. Yeah. And you fail them for the most odd reasons.
The English part.
I'm like, why are you failing these people?
Yeah.
They're like, I know people there that were literally like quivering, like while they're writing. They're like, "Akhri attempt, meri teesri attempt." Just like, so let's just do it. They felt like they failed. They're like, oh, that was fun. It's hey, everybody who's ever given the CSS exam, I give I respect to you. It's a very, very hard exam to get.
It is.
It's not a joke. Like, you will actually get like blisters on your hand. Like,
oh my God.
You have to write, and they're not A4 size papers. There's like paper.
Oh crap.
और इसमें कहते हैं at least 10 पेज तो लिखने पड़ेंगे. So 10 पेज लिख के, and it's like day after day after day. There's no spaces.
There's no
2
break.
exams a day, 12 exams, and it's nuts.
That sounds like my personal hell. Holy shit.
So I'm never doing that again for sure.
The SATs were enough for me. This sounds like insane. Oh,
I didn't do well on my SATs.
How much did you get on your SATs?
I forgot, but it wasn't that great.
It's okay. This guy got 400.
No, it was the
600 for writing your name.
I think you get 200 for writing your name. What, is it 600?
No, 600.
600.
So what, did you not write your name? Did you not even write your name?
It was the PSAT. It wasn't the SAT. I never gave the SAT. I was like, it's not for me.
Yeah, after you get 400 on a fucking PSAT. I mean,
I just wrote my name and dipped. I was like, yeet.
Have you ever thought about it though? Like, just getting like formal education, or if you had the chance, would you go for that?
What do you mean formal
like,
education?
Formal education in music, producing.
No, absolutely.
I
took this course called AP Music in high school.
AP Music. Oh,
yeah, because they had AP stuff. I took a bunch of AP stuff.
I didn't even know it. That
I was in AP Music, AP Art, and AP Music too.
I was in AP Calc, AP Stats.
No, but I failed AP Music. So this day I cannot. It's a very. Khami कहते हैं एक चीज को कि मुझे म्यूजिक पढ़ना नहीं आता.
Like the
कोई बात नहीं, bro. You know how to make great music.
That's hard, yeah. But you have to learn it. You have to like sit down and like learn it. Like
that's not needed anymore.
And it's because it's my problem with mathematics. I'm a very my head is not. It's my head is a very social science orientated brain. I like abstract concepts. I can't do absolutes.
But music reading isn't easy at all. I learned it because I had to, but there's a way to learn it. They have this like they make acronyms GAG.
Yeah, like eat good bread something again.
Yeah, something like that. Exactly.
FACE. It's like
FACE.
Fat
dad.
Like I had to learn it on my own, and it was like as if मैं रोज रात को अपने ऊपर, someone was like hammering.
Sequel.
If you put any letters.
It's gone.
It's gone. I'm done. My brain's like, no. Flip the table over.
1, 2, 3, A, B. Oh shit. We're done.
But when the fuck do you use that in real life though? Like I don't understand, man.
Look, there are applications for it, I guess.
You do, yeah.
I
mean, we live around E equals MC squared, right? That's like every day in our lives.
Oh wow, that was deep.
Hey.
What is that?
What is equals?
Hey, time to cut the camera.
But
I'm good with languages though.
How many do you speak?
I speak 4.
Oh shit!
Nice.
What
I
else?
speak English, Urdu, Farsi, and Russian.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Nice. Farsi and Russian. Nice. Cool.
I speak Russian better than I speak. I read Russian better than I read Urdu.
You want to say something to our audience in
Russia?
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Хайдар.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Call the police! Call the police! Sounds like some Call of Duty scenes.
Piponia.
Meerus speaks Chinese.
Yeah, ni hao.
Idiot.
No, but Russian is a very also Russian philosophy. If you guys ever have a chance,
Oh really?
Dostoevsky,
okay.
all of them, they're very, 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 very deep rooted, human experiences
Nice.
that are really good for film as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
Well, a lot of film concepts come out of Russia, like the
So like
montage.
it's a very, very beautiful language. So me spending about 5 years in Ukraine, I was forced to take Russian, but I'm really happy that I did. I took 4 years of Russian, and then conversationally, because a lot of people learn languages and they don't have anybody to talk.
Speaking, that's where you lose it. Yeah,
you can't talk about it. So now I haven't spoken to anybody in Russian except the odd few people that I pass in New York at like when we're out at a bar or somewhere. It's just like someone's talking in Russian. I'm like, hello. I'm like, you speak Russian.
You're a friend of mine.
Yes. No, it's a great way, especially.
Hello, comrades.
And it's the look on their faces. Like this one time, oh my God, I'm on a flight, right? I'm coming back from Kiev, and I'm coming back to Islamabad through Dubai. And there's people that, on board with me, and I'm in the middle of these two, like, typical Slavic-looking people, like they're like, no, like vodka. No, sorry, that's a big
What is
stereotype. I apologize for that.
We love stereotypes here.
No, so I'm sitting in the middle of them, and I was the last person to board the flight, so they thought they have an empty seat in the middle. So I can understand their, grudges. So I'm the last person.
They gripe.
I'm like, that little thing that people do. Like,
oh shit!
And then you're like, no, not me. And then it was their seat, so I sat in the middle of them, and they just started, grilling the shit out of me the whole time.
Oh shit! In Russian.
In Russian. Like, what the fucking brown next to me. And I'm like, oh shit, these are very aggressive, by the way. And then I took it the whole flight, and they were like saying some shit that I didn't even understand, but I was knowing it's aggressive, right? I waited till we offboarded. I'm like, कुछ तो बोलना जरूरी. मैंने पता होना चाहिए इनको ने क्या किया. तो निकला मैंने कहा, ну извините, я говорю по-русски, ты знаешь? And then they're like, oh, извините, братан, извините, no, friend, I was just joking, And I was just like, goodbye.
Nice. That's the best way to exit that. Nice. If you're watching,
Imagine they're watching this like, oh
shit. That brown guy sitting next to us.
Yes,
that's more
and
like
he's wearing brown too today.
Yes, it's very
good observation. Thank you.
Great observation.
Thank you, Osama, for the addition to that joke.
नहीं शिगरी भी French बोल लेता है. बोलो
Ah
भी
oui,
French.
je parle français.
Tu parles français?
Ah oui. Tu parles français?
Ah, नहीं.
Piponia शिगरी.
Je m'appelle Shabazz.
What does that mean? My name is Shabazz?
It has his name in it. I mean,
No, I can ask for like a hamburger. Ask, donnez-moi un hamburger. No, I took French for 4 years too, but I didn't have anyone to speak it to.
with,
Go to school and then back home, no one speaks French. So
It's like
you
me with
forget
Spanish.
Huh?
We took Spanish because it was compulsory in high
Yeah.
school as well.
Oh,
Took 2 years
you look like a Pedro.
Yeah.
Or a
But
Martin.
again,
Look like a
didn't practice it, so now.
pendejo.
Oy,
You look like a puta.
Froze on us.
Are you enjoying being on the podcast?
No, this is phenomenal.
Nice,
man.
nice.
I spoke about it with you guys at the Christmas thing.
Yeah.
I was like, if there's a podcast, because I've like we were talking about, I've never actually done an interview.
Sit down interview.
yeah, yeah.
Ever. Shit.
ever. So like this is my first time.
Is there a reason for that?
I just I don't know.
I
just don't.
I'm sure you've been getting calls.
Bro,
Like,
Probably like a comfort level, right?
It's a
You gotta
comfort
have a
thing.
certain.
I mean,
comfort
I
level
did
for
get a few
interviews.
calls from like some print media things in New York, like Brown Girl Mag and shit. Like,
Oh.
but, like I mean,
time out. Before we get into that, you just got played on Hot 97.
Oh shit,
what
bro!
The fuck
Yeah.
are
We
y'all
gotta
talking
talk
about that
Talk
shit?
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Hot 97.
Hot bucket.
What is that? What is that?
Bro,
That's huge.
I'll explain.
Right.
So,
Is that like
no. So Hot 97 is
big congratulations, man.
thank you.
That's
Thank you.
huge.
It's the biggest hip hop station in New York.
Ooh,
Nice.
Right,
In
so
the US, I think.
Damn.
In the entirety of the United States.
I think Charlemagne the God, those guys, they have a more
Everybody's
the breakfast
on-
show. You know,
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
on Hot 97.
nice.
See the God.
Oh
So,
yeah, see the God. Yeah.
The way it came about was one of our friends. His name is DJ Sharad. Shout out DJ Sharad. Really amazing gentleman. He's one of the OGs in the scene. He is mixing with a lot of Desi stuff into hip hop music over there.
Cool.
So he's the OG. Like
Nice.
the heavy hitters. I don't know if you heard about the heavy hitters, but there are a bunch of DJs that have been around. So him and I, bumped paths, me, PD, and him. And he liked our music so much, and he liked Heeriye a lot. So he's really been supportive of it. And
Nice.
about 2 weeks ago, he's like, "Yo, we might be on Hot 97," but like we were all just like, "Yeah," I'm like, "All right, it's not gonna happen." So one night I'm just sleeping, and PD calls me like 6 times. He's like, "Yo, bro, you gotta wake up," because it was like 3 a.m. here or something. I was like, "Yo, you gotta wake up. We're on Hot 97."
Oh shit.
Damn.
And it still hasn't fully registered what that means, because that means my song was played
I got goosies.
everywhere. Wow.
Hide that shit. Put that shit away, bro.
Nah, I appreciate that. So I think
Those are huge goosebumps.
I might
Those are
be
some manly goosebumps.
Those are goss bumps.
no. So I might be fact checked on this, but I'm pretty sure I'm accurate in saying that
The first.
we're the first.
Oh, yeah.
On Hot
No, we're the
97
first
for sure.
On
Yeah,
Hot
yeah.
97, we're the first duo that's actually spoken in Punjabi. Like I'm sure there are
nice.
maybe there's been a brown artist on
Yeah.
Hot. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe Jay Sean has.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Jay Sean
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
After that, I don't think unless I'm wrong, I don't think anybody's been on Hot 97 in the way we have. Like
Yeah.
Heeriye, that song played on every car in the tri-state area in New York. Like
That's
I'm just like,
huge.
Nice.
wow.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
And that's just the beginning, because I'm like I said, when the Spanish stuff, when the other stuff starts kicking in, my plan is to take not just myself, but this music, we were talking about it earlier. I want to take it there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want a Lux Award,
Right,
like,
right,
I
yeah,
want-
Hey,
I want
bring
a
the
Grammy.
bring the Grammy back,
No
baby.
disrespect. Shout out to Rouge Aftab, by the way.
Shout out. She got
won
Grammy,
it.
yeah.
But no, I want to do that. Like that's like we were saying. Like, what arena do you want to play ball in? I want to play ball over there because, over here you're a shark in a lot of things. Like we all have connections. We all have things that we can manipulate and
Yeah.
do something. Over there is zero connections, zero anybody starting from ground up. And I think that's the beauty in making music, and that's the beauty that I found it, because like we started from zero in New York. Nobody knew us. Like nobody knew me. Nobody knew PD. And now, like people start, when it's real when you're like walking down Soho and like it's just like
And people recognize you
you
there.
see just like 3 brown people walking, and it's like, and like, dude, they know us. Do they
That's
know us?
wild.
And then they're like, oh my god, are you out there?
Getting recognized over there must be
Right?
like, it's much more like
Yeah,
it's like whoa shit.
It's like, wow, you're doing something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And so that's my goal. That's my aim. Like, AP Dylan did it in a very beautiful way. And I think he's spearheading this thing, because he sold out every tour venue he went to. Like he just did his out of world tour. He sold everything out. And like, that's a huge deal for any Desi artist to do that. And we want to be the pioneers of that, because I think we have what it takes. And other people here have what it takes here.
Yeah, but you
too.
got that unique position where you can bridge the gap between West
Yes, and that's our goal,
Pakistan.
because I wanna be up there with opening up for Bad Bunny one day, or opening up for someone else. Just even opening up for these people. It's just like, wow.
And that's possible. I think I can totally see that happening. Yeah, for sure.
Like we opened up for Diplo that one time.
Hey, listen. I hope you get a better slot in the coming show. Right?
That was horrible.
That wasn't an opening. That was a hey. We're
No one's here yet, but go sing.
The opening before the opening.
Pre-opening, the PSATs.
Factually, let's talk about facts.
Yeah.
We did open for Diplo.
Of course.
Factually, yeah.
No,
On paper
not
he
just
did,
Diplo. Major Lazer.
Major Lazer.
Major
Right? We
Lazer,
did
yeah.
it. And fun fact, I opened. Do you know this artist called Dave East?
I've heard of him. Yeah.
Okay, Dave East is this big Harlem, New York,
Rapper,
Queensbridge.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Piff Jones. He's another really, really good artist.
You
We'll have a
know-
song
you know
with him
about
What
actually.
happened to names, man?
Yeah.
What happened to just like people like just using names like
It's artist name.
Piff Jones, Uzi Vert, fucking like what's going on, bro? Like just
No. So this, it's actually a funny story. Like one of my highlights in New York is I got in touch with this guy's name is Piff Jones, He's in Dave East's camp.
That's PIFF, by the way.
Yeah.
I
How'd you
figured-
know?
I figured.
Huh?
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
I've never heard of him.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man.
So no, Piff, we did a song, and then Dave East was opening up at Irving Plaza, which is a pretty dope venue in New York. And he's like, yo, bro, he hit me up. He's like, yo, just come, let's do our song on stage. I'm like, for real? And he's like, for real?
Oh shit.
Nice.
Bro, I come up there, right? The most like boss moment in my entire life, right? I walk in with a fucking bright orange Adidas hoodie, right? Because I just wanted to stand out for some reason. Right? I walked in and it's like 80 Crips in one room.
Oh,
right? Just straight up Crips everywhere, right? And I'm just like, yo, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, bud?
But yo, it was so dope. Like Davies, you know, the typical backstage shenanigans happening and stuff. Yeah. And I'm there. We went on stage. That's the first time he's like introduced me, and I'm like, yo, what up, New York City? And I said that, and bro, I walked on stage. I'm like, and in my mind, this inner child was just like, yo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Although the crowd was just like, eh.
Hey man, who's this?
I'm like, yeah. But
brown kid.
after we did the song, they were hyped. Like they came up to me after. He's like, yo, we saw you on stage and shit. And that's when the impetus really like, you know, hit. Like, you know, the adrenaline. I'm like, yo, we need to do this here.
Yeah.
I need to be on this stage.
Nice.
You know?
And then by doing it there, you're also then assuring that when you do hit that kind of boom, you're gonna be making royalties. You're gonna make
for
royalties,
sure.
which you don't get here.
Yeah.
All right. You don't. There's no such thing.
Especially, bro, radio play. If you get played on the radio in the US, the royalties for that is nuts.
I can imagine.
Absolutely.
US and UK both. Like,
I wonder the royalties with the Heeriye thing that played on.
Yeah,
of course you get them.
Someone should be getting those.
Of course.
I don't know.
You must be registered on a
Distro.
PRO, right?
Distro.
No, ASCAP.
What's a PRO?
ASCAP.
ASCAP.
American
Society for
Oh
Composers.
yeah,
Artists, and Publishers.
right.
There's PRS in the UK, and then there's ASCAP.
I'll have my people reach out.
Yeah.
I don't got no people. No. So what was I saying? Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah. Heather, any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say to your fans, your viewers, your audience, your admirers?
Like
I don't know.
serious tone. You know, thank you guys for having me here. First
Of course.
this is, absolute beautiful experience. And like I said, I would rather have never have this with anybody because it's my first thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody watching this. It's a beautiful podcast. You guys should definitely tune in.
Come on.
These guys are doing something that's never been done before in Pakistan. They have, but I don't like those podcasts. Anyway. Anyway, so looking forward to you guys hearing the new music. It's going to be phenomenal. I'm hyped. I hope you guys are hyped.
Time where you're dropping the music?
Starting January.
Oh,
We're
shit.
going.
Oh, now.
January 5th.
Oh, damn.
We're going.
Let's go. It's here now.
The gun is loaded.
All right.
The metaphorical gun.
The metaphorical gun.
And we're about to start shooting.
All right.
Metaphorically.
Empty the clip.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
It's
man.
been
Bro,
dope.
before you go, I know you've seen clips and stuff. Are you about that sheep booty life?
The sheep booty. Oh,
Are you about that sheep booty life? Yes or no?
Kushal. He was
the sheep booty
traumatized.
life, the Dumba life, the sheep booties, they're cool.
All right, cool.
I'm not big on that.
You about that sheep
I'm
booty
not big
life?
on Dumba meat though. Actually, to be
To be honest,
fair.
yeah,
right.
it's like a buzzword. Like
Sheep booty. Yeah, it's a
Sheep
buzzword.
booty.
Yeah.
Sheep booty.
But
you should make a song about that, Shama.
Have you ever,
bro,
you ever had
I got that sheep
Dumchi?
booty.
Take you to
Dumchi. Oh, yes.
Dumchi, what's that?
Dumchi is like
Chicken's butt.
kimchi.
yeah, it's chicken butt.
Chicken booty.
Oh.
Chicken booty.
Isn't that just nuggets?
No.
Nuggets is
What is nuggets?
it's like
You privileged fuck.
it's meat and with like some.
You guys have convinced me so many times that I'm wrong and I'm always right.
This time we're
Google can.
Which part of the chicken
all the
Does
parts.
the
are
nugget come
nuggets made of? Your typical chicken made white chicken meat that is supposed to come with
White
pectoral
chicken
muscles or breast of the chicken.
Yeah. Shut up. You ain't about that chicken booty
Well,
life.
guys, and with that, we're gonna be closing off. For the first time, I'm wrong. So enjoy that, you piece of shit.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
Sama, sign us off, you piece of shit.
Yo, Heather, once again, thank you for coming, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, boy.
Great time having you. And as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next week. So nothing happens here. Subscribe.
Damn.
Damn.